Shell-shocked, exactly, shell-shocked. They called it shell-shocked, which I guess that's a great title. Very blunt, very blunt and, you know, direct, but I saw that film. That's a similar thing, actually, because I had been writing and I was around this venue and somehow came across Let There Be Light, which I hadn't seen, which is nuts because I love John Huston. I love everything he does, but seeing that was like a stamp of verification, you know, or a kind of, you have impulses, you have ideas, and you kind of need something to verify what your feelings are. You need to hold on to something that, you know, it's like any research, like any source. You need a source. It just can't be from your imagination. And seeing Let There Be Light, which was a great film that John Huston made about sailors coming back, Army guys, not sailors, but coming back from World War II. He was commissioned by the War Department to make a film, as was Frank Capra and John Ford. And the idea was that different directors would kind of help the war effort. The one idea that John Huston went into was to go to this VA hospital, and as a way to help show potential employers for these fellows that were coming back from the war, that these guys who were shell-shocked, who were completely damaged, could be employed. They could get a job, and you should not be afraid of them and all that they've gone through. The irony and the joke of it is that one look at this, I mean, you wouldn't have hired any one of these guys, you know, because they were a mess, and the idea was that in 6 to 8 weeks they could turn them around and ship them back out after being away for, you know, between 2 to 4 years. You know, you could clean somebody up with a brush like in 6 to 8 weeks, and it's madness. It was nuts, you know. Yeah, they said, no way, get this movie out of here. We're not showing this movie. Absolutely not. This is not helping what we've just gone through or what people need to feel, which is probably ridiculous too. I mean, it probably would have incited a lot more compassion for what was going on, but I think that generation, the impression was, you've won, so buck up and be tough and now, you know, come back and get a job.